Should men have to ask to be emotionally checked on?
Should men have to ask to be emotionally checked on?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that's a good question.
Yeah, I
That's
know.
a good
You
question.
see, I was sitting there thinking,
Ooh,
like, which one should
she
we
came
start
out.
off
She
with?
came
Because,
out swinging.
that's how we have to start off. Just right up in there.
Yes and no.
Oh, okay. Yes and no. Let's start with the no first, not the yes. Let's start with the no. Why you say no?
You would start with that.
I know.
All right, the no. Because if a man is showing signs of distress or whatever,
Mhm.
and we tend to do that,
Mhm.
if you're paying attention, you should see it
Mhm.
and question it.
Okay.
I think it's that simple.
Okay.
I think
All
it's that
right.
simple. Like
It's
if you women pay attention, women are very observant.
mhm.
So if something's going on with the man and he acting different, he moving different, she's gonna notice.
Mhm. Mhm.
She may not ask for whatever reason, but
All
she
right.
should.
She should. All right. Now let's go with the yes.
You should never expect anyone to be able to read your mind.
Mm.
If you have an issue, express yourself.
Mhm. Mhm. All right. Y'all see what it is?
It's
Welcome to the keepsake corner, y'all. I got my boy DJ in here. Y'all already know how we already start. So we're gonna get a keepsake toast. Raise your glass.
yep, yep. Mm.
Thank you for joining me in the corner. Highly anticipated. Let me tell you about my boy DJ. My boy DJ is in my groups in the keepsake community. And when I tell you that the comments, the engagement, everybody be like, you need to have DJ on your show because social media is not doing him enough justice. So here we are, y'all. Here we
I
are.
grew up a little bit, y'all.
Just a little bit, just a little bit, he said, just a little bit. No, we go way back, middle school. Oh my goodness. And we were just talking about how, life, and then you don't see somebody, and then you see them again to pop up. You're like, oh, I remember you. Like, what's going on?
Right, right.
Okay, so now going back on that though, yeah, it has been said, it has been shown as well that men at times just sometimes stay in their head. They don't like to be bothered. They don't feel, oh, this is one that I've dealt with personally and that I've heard as well. They don't feel nobody care about them. They don't feel like nobody's there for them. So they just stay in their head. Like, why check on them? Let's talk about that one.
You know, being a man, it requires a lot of sacrifice.
Mm,
And the same could be said for women. I try to make sure I
mhm,
cover both bases.
mhm.
But the sacrifices for a man are different for obvious reasons.
Okay.
Right.
No, they're not obvious. So let's go back to that. My first question before you get back into that
Okay.
is number one, are we talking in general in life or in relationships when it comes to the sacrifices that you said?
Both.
Okay.
Both.
Mm-hmm.
See, see what you're gonna find out. I live in this gray area.
Mm-hmm.
It's both sides of the fence for everything. Um, but in general, because men have different challenges and stuff that they deal with than women do.
Mm-hmm.
Um, women, y'all deal with a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all deal with a lot. Just internally, y'all deal with a lot more than we do. In a relationship though, because women bring something different to a relationship than a man and vice versa,
Mm-hmm.
the sacrifices are gonna be different.
Okay.
And that can also be circumstantial.
Mm. Okay.
So, you get in a relationship, things progress well, y'all move to the next phase. Who moves in with who?
Mm.
If
Uh.
y'all don't get something together, who moves in with who?
Oh, that's a good one.
A lot of times,
Oh.
if I look around, you look around, everybody pay attention.
Uh-huh.
Women are doing better than we are.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Women are
Okay,
doing better than we
come
are.
on.
We hate to admit that, but women are doing better than we are.
Mm-hmm.
We end up moving in with her.
Yeah.
We talk bad about that, but we end up moving in with the woman.
Yeah.
That's a sacrifice.
Mm.
We got our own little bachelor pad. Y'all
Mm-hmm.
got a house. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
Derek.
We leave the apartment, move into her house.
Mm-hmm.
If we don't feel comfortable with that woman holding that over our head, that's a sacrifice.
Okay. All
That's a
right.
sacrifice.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I could have kept my peace in my little
That's
single.
deep. Oh, that was another question that I had. See, I know it's always gonna lead to it because another question in there. But see, but we still gotta get deeper in it. See, we be jumping, y'all. But y'all follow your girl, follow DJ, because we just always gonna bring it back around. Because another question was, do men trade peace for partnership?
No,
Oh, okay. No,
no.
talk about it. Why you say no?
We expect to have that. We don't expect to have the same peace that we would if we were alone.
Same peace. It's different levels to peace, y'all.
There's different levels to everything.
Different levels to everything. Write that down, y'all. Get y'all notebook. Don't play with me. Where we got? Look, I'm telling y'all to get y'all notebook, and I can't find. Oh, it's over there. But y'all know how this works. Get y'all notebook for y'all tips. Go ahead. Different levels to everything.
um, yeah, we don't expect it to be the same level of peace, but
Mm-hmm.
we expect it to not get too crazy.
Okay. What is uh, your definition, or not just yours, but what do you think it means? Because again, when I talk to a lot of my fellas, they only want two things. Well, the top two things. But yeah, men are simple. Well, y'all know if I say it all the time, if I had $1 for every time a man say, we're simple, I'd be in the mansion. So, but they're always like, we want respect and peace. A woman got to bring me peace. A woman got to bring me peace. Like, what do that mean when they say that? When generally speaking, I guess, because it's just that, like, I need peace. She got to be my peace. She got to be my peace. Your peace or what?
She ain't gotta be your peace. You gotta be your peace.
You got to be your peace.
She just ain't gotta disrupt it.
Oh, bars,
Leave the dungeon dragon in the dungeon.
bars.
Leave the dungeon dragon in the dungeon.
Okay,
You can't be
okay,
coming out row row like a dungeon dragon. Leave
okay.
that.
Mm.
That comes with emotional maturity.
Mm.
Oh,
Emotional
and
maturity.
that's a thing a lot of people lack.
Yes. And not to be confused with emotional intelligence, because I told y'all I'm getting tired of y'all overusing, misusing emotional intelligence because y'all not using it right all the time. But that emotional maturity, let's get into it, y'all.
You could be intelligent about anything. If you don't apply it, then what good is it?
Application. Mm. Come on now.
Yeah.
Yes. Exactly.
So
Ooh, okay.
I'm
Mm.
here, y'all. I'm here.
DJ is
I
here
have arrived.
in the corner. He has arrived. Now, okay. Let's go back to real quick though about the whole men shutting down, right? So again, going back to the beginning question, but expounding on it, that has been experiences in most cases. The men shut down. And like I said, even in my case, because I check on my fellas. Anybody in my life, all the men, I'm like, how you doing? In some, not all the time, but there has been a couple of occasions where I get the response like, oh, I'm good. But even if I wasn't, nobody cares. Like, even if I wasn't good,
That's rough.
like a lot of men feel, and I don't know if it's through experience or if that's just something that a man puts in his own mind and runs with it. Because I'm thinking, if I'm checking on you, I'm checking on
That
you.
means you care. Yeah, that's a hard one for me to touch because
Mhm.
I don't feel like personally nobody cares.
Okay. Right.
So it might be based off of experience that they're
Mm.
going through. I
Hmm.
can't I can't speak to that.
Hmm.
I know people care about me.
People care. We
I know
care.
people care about me. Whether we allow it in or not
Hmm.
is another thing. But I don't even want to expound on that too much because I don't want to crap on nobody's head that actually feels that and it's legitimate.
But I do want to expound on it. But I do.
It's hard for me to speak on that because I don't have that experience.
Well, no, expound on the other part. So, okay, expound on the part of when why would a man not let someone in? And not just a part. Well, no, I do want to talk about just a partner because it's levels, like we said, it's levels to this. Of course, it'd be different. I have a brother, and my brother, will let me in or something, or my cousin, my uncle. Sometimes or sometimes not, but it seems as if it's very difficult. It's more difficult in relationships. Why do we put so much? I don't even want to use the word pressure, but well, let's do pressure. I will use pressure or stipulations when it comes to the romantic part of it, as well as different from a familiar part of it. Because sometimes your partner could be more understanding and open than your family member or non-judgmental and so on and so forth. So why wouldn't a man let somebody in?
This is easy. So we learn manhood from men that came before us, fathers, uncles,
Mm-hmm,
whatever. If we
mm-hmm,
had fathers in our lives, we all didn't have that.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And something that we're always taught is never let them see you sweat. Don't don't show no emotion. You got to be hard and all of this stuff. And we bottle all that stuff up,
Mm,
and we create a wall. We don't even realize it sometimes.
yes.
We just kind of block everything off, and it's like the communication breaks down or shuts down because of it.
Hmm. So, what I feel and what I have discovered lately is that people need to explain themselves more when they're teaching these lessons. And what I mean when I say that is that I hear you, but what I'm thinking, and let me know you if you're picking up what I'm laying down, is that when you're taught these lessons, and I'm gonna go specifically with the men,
Mhm.
they should tell you who, what, where, and when because it's generalized. So I say that to say, don't let them see you sweat. Well, should it be, you know, on the field, not necessarily in your relationships, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or not in front of other men when you're on the playground, not to your mom or the women in your family. You know what I mean? So, but instead it's like, don't cry, you'll be all right. Don't let them see you sweat. Don't do that. So that's why, because this is what I'm thinking, this is what I'm hearing
Mhm.
is that you guys take that and it's just like in general, like don't let nobody see me sweat.
Yeah,
Don't let nobody see me
that's
cry.
pretty much it.
Don't so everything should really be explained in a way and compartmentalized too, because that is detrimental in relationships.
But we have to understand where that that advice is coming from too. That
Mm.
advice is coming from a different generation, and that different generation operated differently. And so, because they operated differently, we take on that mentality in an era where it doesn't quite fit anymore.
Hmm.
You know what I
Hmm.
mean?
Hmm.
You know, them generations they used to cheat on their wives, have multiple families and stuff, and go back home to their wife, and
Right.
and the wife would be loyal and stick around, and it'll
Hmm.
just get swept under the rug. Everything was the whole mentality of that generation was different.
Correct.
We're more. I don't want to say the word woke because that has such a negative connotation these days. But everything we're more aware now.
Aware. Okay. I see where you're going with this.
I use that term loosely too,
No,
but
no, no. I'm picking up what you're laying down. I think that this
we're more
generation,
progressive. Like we don't. This generation ain't gonna go for what the other generation went
right? But yes, but I believe that this generation has taken it too far,
for sure,
meaning
for
that
sure.
it's okay if we're not going to go for that, meaning the two families, the you go spend some time with her as long as you come back here.
Mhm.
We're not going for it, but we take it too far to use it against each other.
Mhm.
And now it's a battle between men and women in relationships. Now it's
Ooh, I
a
can't stand
it right.
it.
Now it's a more uh it turned into a I don't need you.
Right.
Like I if you gonna do that, then I don't need or oh, this just came light bulb moment. It's more of a trying to get ahead of it. Like
Mhm.
I'm gonna do this to you before you do it to me.
Right.
Or you're not even gonna get a chance to do it to me because I'm not going for it.
Right. Right.
We take
Right.
it too far.
Hmm.
We really do.
We be in our own heads a little too much.
Mm.
We be in our own heads a little too
Without the
much.
correct resources.
Mm.
That's the thing.
Bingo.
We be in our own
That's a good point
head.
right there.
Write that down, y'all. Get y'all number for y'all tips. I'm telling you, because DJ is here without the resources. So I say all the time because what I do is I help individuals unlearn and relearn relationship skills and dynamics through healing, self-discovery, and self-reflection. Because it's all about resources. That generation, as we speak of, and then also the generation before that, it's all different resources. We have more resources. I was talking to
Way more.
someone, I was talking to someone that is about to have a grandchild. And she was going through the directory, not the directory, Lord, what's it called? The registry.
Registry, yeah.
And we trying to figure out what some of this new stuff is. My daughter, 22. She didn't have all of that, okay? And she survived. Like all this new stuff, you know what? It's making this generation lazy. Lazy. And dare I use the word weak? Don't come for me when I use the word weak.
I got her
Okay.
back on that one, y'all.
Because it is, and it's the most, I say all the time, these kids, this generation is the most weakest, hardest people that I know. And when I say that, because they now we clapping back, we crashing out, we so hard, but so weak at the same time. Because there's no fight.
They're crashing out because they weak.
Ooh, crashing out because y'all weak. Because we wasn't crashing out back in our day.
But now
We was
that
not crashing out.
now grab the shovel real quick.
Hmm.
Why are they weak?
Because of their parents.
Bingo. We work so hard to make life better for our kids than we had it that they don't know what it takes to work for stuff.
Yes. Yes. Oh,
That's on us.
that is on us. And we need to stop doing that. What
We
is
don't like to
so
admit it.
wrong? Because at the end of the day, listen, I'm not knocking hardships.
Mhm.
I'm not knocking a hard knock life or
Mhm.
anything like that. But it's needed. Now, again, I'm not saying everybody got to be in a struggle
Right.
or we had to do that.
Everybody
But
ain't got to be in the mud.
right, but there is some growth, some knowledge, some skills, some something to that. Why would we want anything to be easy? We don't want anything to be easy. Well, I'm not gonna say anything, but
I was about to say.
no, but I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Things, okay, things
Yeah.
that you could learn from.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Because everything you go through should be a lesson learned from it.
Should be a
If you're
lesson
not
learned.
learning something from your experiences, then you're not living really.
Right. And I'm gonna tell you, because even with my parents, hold on. And my parents weren't, I grew up in a loving two-parent home. And my parents weren't the ones that said, like, oh, I'm gonna give you, what I didn't have or anything. That wasn't it. But what I do have a problem with, and I joke with my dad all the time, but it's a real joke. It's a real joke on how at this big age, at 42, that I'm like, I didn't know that this was hard because they made it look so easy.
Mhm.
So on my end, I didn't see whatever struggles they had. Now we wasn't rich or nothing, but we I had a great childhood, right? And but as I struggle in my adulthood, I'm like, Y'all didn't tell me about this.
Our
Like,
parents'
I
generation,
didn't see none of that.
our parents' generation, they didn't try to be friends with us. They were our parents.
Hmm.
So we didn't see the struggle.
Right.
The adult does what adults do, kids stay in the kids' place.
Yes.
Our generation want to be friends with our kids.
Hmm.
We want to cater to their feelings and all of
Right.
that stuff.
Right.
Which, to a degree, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Right.
There can be some balance in that.
Balance, that's the word I was gonna use.
Yeah.
Balance. And trust me, I don't think I'm not saying I wanted to see the struggle.
Yeah.
That's not what I'm saying. Like, oh my God. Because then again,
I don't
maybe
want
it
to be a
wasn't
grown up no
right.
more.
Maybe it wasn't a hard struggle. But what I'm saying for an example, right?
Right.
Home ownership.
Mm,
Listen,
lot of mercy.
okay, it's and I tell my daddy, I'm like, y'all made it seem real, like easy being a homeowner. I didn't know when y'all was needed to fix this and fix that. We was just kids. I went in my room, I did what I had to do, and it was what it was. My daddy was like, you knew that back bathroom wasn't it? He's like, you knew that back bathroom shower wasn't it? I was like, dang, you know what? But it's just stuff like that. Like now again, I'm not saying I can't tell him what I thought he should have did. Not at
Right.
12, he should have sat me down and was like, plumbing is
Right.
I don't know. But at the same time, we're totally opposite to where we try to, like you said, take that away. It could be something as simple as like, oh, we had a JanSport backpack. Nah, my kid ain't going through the struggle. They gotta have a spray ground. And knowing you can't really afford the spray ground, it's like little stuff like that.
I don't even know what that is.
Yeah.
What?
It ain't a JanSport backpack.
What's
It's
wrong
not a
with Jack's
JanSport.
for?
See, exactly.
What is happening? Like,
Exactly.
I'm
You see
so.
what I'm saying? Exactly
I
my
just
point.
aged right here
And
in this moment.
yes. So see, what is wrong with a JanSport? Not it fixed your books, right? It did all that.
They
Now,
don't have no swag, maybe. I don't know.
yes, that's
Yeah,
what it is.
that's what it is.
That's what. So a spray ground backpack is. It's a very. You know what? Is that? I don't know. I don't know why in my head I want to say it's Chris Brown brand, but I don't think it's Chris Brown. I think he just has some advertising.
Yeah.
But it's a designer backpack,
Oh, okay.
basically. At the end of the day, which they don't even. I don't even think they use these days no more. This was my daughter's generation. She
Okay.
did have a couple spray ground backpacks. She deserved it though, because she did good grades. That's the other thing. Y'all be rewarding y'all
Mhm.
kids for nada. Nada.
As a former coach, I don't do participation trophies.
Oh, that's a good
Mm-mm.
one.
You got to earn that.
Y'all don't make y'all kids earn anything these days.
They don't understand work.
Nothing.
Microwave society. Everything is at the touch of a touchscreen.
Look,
Everything's so easy.
I am sitting here and so I am helping
I low key was trying to avoid that.
people
But
because
that's real though. That's
it
real.
is.
Yeah.
I'm helping people pass their driving test right now,
Okay.
right? So me, I was 16 when I got mine. It's the booklet. It's the book, the long piece of paper or whatever.
Hmm.
No, they looking at me now. It's this.
Yeah.
It's a touch screen.
Yeah. Man, I just have to renew my license this year.
Did you have to do the whole
I had to do the
process?
whole test.
Really?
I wasn't prepared.
Oh my goodness. I haven't, thank goodness. Even they kept my pregnancy pictures up until again, y'all. My daughter's 22. They would not. I just maybe 3 years ago they changed that picture. But
Yeah.
I was like, come on now.
Yeah, I just got a new picture and all that from
And
this
you
this
had to
June.
take the test.
Yeah. I didn't study or nothing.
Yeah,
Yeah. Good thing I got common sense.
right. But it's like this, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, it's on the screen. Yeah. And a bunch of loud people around you that don't understand you're supposed to be quiet in the testing
See,
area.
see, that's another thing. Why is life so loud these days?
Man,
Everybody is just loud. It's just loud. Now, I'm passionate, so there's a difference. Some people, I mean, I get loud, but I'm very passionate. when I get loud, but I'm talking angry loud. I'm talking, I could be in the Dollar Tree,
Ghetto
in a store,
loud.
ghetto loud.
Hmm.
Why is that just an opening? Like, why are it, ooh, child. And it's the I don't really like the generations, but it is what it is. And do you know? I know this on topic, off topic, but how they keep naming the generations. Do you know that this new one is called Generation Alpha?
They starting over in the alphabet because they had Gen Z. So
Yeah,
alpha is A.
but Alpha that's giving them too much power. If we go by the definition of what Alpha means.
Two. Okay.
Yeah,
Mm,
go
mm,
ahead, go
mm, mm.
ahead. Speak on
A
it.
lot of people don't even understand what being an alpha really means. A lot of
Hmm.
people don't even. All of this, I'm an alpha male. I'm an alpha
Alpha
female.
female. Hmm.
What does that mean?
Hmm.
It
That
sound cool,
right.
sound tough. I'm an alpha.
Yeah.
What does that
Because
really
who
mean?
really goes around and say, no, no, I'm a beta male. I'm a beta female. Like,
I I be having troll tendencies, so I'll do that on purpose,
mhm,
just to ruffle feathers,
mhm,
just so these so-called alphas can look at me and be like, like they got something on me.
mhm.
Meanwhile, I'm over here winning, and you over here front.
Fronting. That's that's another thing. I know we got a whole lot of other
See, if
things.
you go to a club,
Okay.
right? You're a nice looking woman. You go to a club,
Hmm.
it's gonna be all kind of dudes on you, right?
Hmm.
Trying to get your attention.
Hmm.
They're gonna be loud as shit because they all trying to see who can get the attention.
And in the meantime, that's not even attractive to me.
And if you know, at the end of the day, you probably over there fraternizing with the dude that's been over there at the bar quiet.
And is.
It's
Hmm.
I don't know, man.
No, I'm with you when I'm with you.
I've always played the background.
Hmm. Hmm.
We can go
Hmm.
back.
Hmm.
All my bros, they always been in the foreground. I've never been in the foreground with them.
Hmm. Yeah.
That's just how it is.
Yeah.
If you women that tend to like all that loud stuff, they operating with an ego. But the
Mm.
ego, let me tell y'all something about ego.
Let's go with ego, because that's a lot. That's a word that a lot of people don't like to use when it should be highlighted.
And this applies to men and women.
Hmm.
We don't never talk about women with egos in
Yeah,
society.
that's good. We don't. We should though. Let's talk. Now I'm gonna write that down.
I'm gonna get to that.
Okay.
But let's talk about ego. Ego, what is it? It's just bravado, it's
Hmm.
false bravado, but it's masking stuff. It's
Hmm.
masking insecurities. It's masking. Uh, uh, I'm gonna say insecurities. I'm gonna just leave it at that. I'm not gonna say low self esteem or nothing like that.
Okay.
People got stuff going on though,
Yeah.
and they gotta put on this facade. They gotta put on this mask, like they it when they not.
Mm-mm.
Fake
Mm-mm.
it till you make it mentality. I'm not interested in that.
Because what you trying to make?
Yeah,
Like, really think about it. Fake it till you make it, and then when you make it, are you done? That's the
man.
question.
The journey is everything. Once you get to that destination, then what?
And
You beat the game, roll credits. Movie over,
And
roll
then
credits.
what? That is one thing that I teach my daughter when she see this episode. She is going to be like, yes, because ever since she was a little girl, I've always taught her, and then what?
You
And
get in a
then what?
you get in a fight, you beat a nigga ass, then what?
And then what?
You get your ass beat, and then what? I'm just saying, like, man,
And then even, all right, let's go even with relationships, right?
yeah.
All right, y'all dating, and then what? Right?
Mhm.
And now we're exclusive. Okay, and then what? So now you're a fiance. Okay, and then what? And then you get married. Okay, and then what?
Right.
People think it stops there.
Hmm.
That's faking it till you make it. Okay, so once we made it, and then what?
And
We're
then what?
Everybody thinks that there's an ending to everything, and there should not be. There should always be new beginnings to
Hmm.
everything.
Yeah.
Everything. I say it all the time. I am in my what life is this? I think this is my eighth life right now. I'm fine. Like I've done been through so many stages. It's my eighth life, and I'm okay with going to the ninth one. Like, what is happening? Because there is no like sky is the limit. If we want to go back to that saying,
Mhm.
but it always has to be. And then what? Because there's always more. It's always more. And I don't know why people just always want to stop.
Yeah.
What we making, y'all? What y'all faking to make?
You don't stop until you stop.
Until you stop. You can rest, but you not stop. Female ego, we need to get on that for real. We need to get
Okay.
on that. We gonna talk about that because we don't. It always the male ego, the male ego.
So
Hmm.
it's your show, but I'm gonna ask you a
No, you
question.
go ahead.
What's the male ego
The male
that
ego?
everybody talk about so much, right?
Yes. Oh, so it's what you're saying. It's when the male feels that they have to be in the forefront. I believe, and in my experience, I've seen that the male ego comes in when they're starting to feel defeated.
Mm,
When they are starting to feel like their back is against the wall or they're being against
mm,
so much,
mm,
then the male ego comes. So
mm.
basically, it's a protection.
Okay.
It's a protection.
I asked that question because anybody that knows me know I don't really operate with much of the ego.
Hmm.
To that point, though, that was a good point.
Hmm.
When I feel like my respect is dwindling,
Yeah.
I have to say, hold on, but is that ego or is that dignity?
It depends on how it's shown.
Okay, I
It's
rock with that. I
definitely
rock with
depending
that.
on how it's shown.
I rock with that.
Hmm. And that's the again, that's the thing because the word proven is what creeps in
And
when
that's
you're
hard
trying
to
to
prove.
prove a point.
Yeah,
Hmm.
those things are hard to prove because you never know. You never really know what someone's intention is. You can't
Mm.
read minds.
Mm. Intention. That's a good one. And that's another misused, overused, underused word because now everyone I tell you, listen, the way we use words today, if we would have used them when the encyclopedia was really out and when we were really grading on it, oh, we'd be geniuses right now. But all of a sudden, somebody say one word on social media or on a panel or something like that. Everybody just want to use the word without digging into what it means. Intentions. Oh, I'm dating with intention. I'm doing this one intention without realizing that there's different type of intentions. So you
Man,
can
the
definitely date with
layers.
intention.
But what is your intention?
What is the intention? Because the intention could be just sex. Yeah, everybody want to say I'm dating with intention. That does not automatically mean intentions to get married.
Right.
You can be intending to come up on somebody. You can intend to use somebody while you're dating. You can
Uh-huh.
intend to fill in that space and that your
Ooh.
time.
Ooh-wee.
But no, it just like a lot of these things, yeah, I think they sound cute.
Hmm.
Or you think it makes you sound like you woke, like there was saying before. It makes us sound woke when we start using these words, but without no application or definition, they're
I,
empty.
I'm gonna say this,
Hmm.
and it might ruffle some feathers. Black women are trendy,
Oh, black women are trendy.
and I
Hmm.
specify. And I had this conversation with my wife,
Black. Hmm.
and she questioned why I specify black women because I said that's who I deal with. I
Hmm.
ain't speaking on anybody else.
Thank you. Hold your thought. I want to note this. This is what I want y'all to think about when y'all be comparing to, because I got into a debate before when someone would compare the black community to the other communities. Oh, Asian communities aren't doing this. The white communities aren't doing it. Why are they still together? Why are they this? We're not dealing with them. We're not dealing with them. We don't really honestly know what they're dealing with.
I was just about to
We
say
have no
that
knowledge. Just
because we ain't
because
in it.
we're not in it, just
Mhm.
because we see an Asian couple that are together and have the whatever, we don't know what they're dealing with. We don't know what that means. So
Facts,
therefore, we actually need to stop comparing
big
the black
facts.
community to other communities. Now, I know somebody gonna come for me. It's statistics, and it is what it is.
Ooh, I love those. I
Statistics.
love those people.
You feel me? Because what was that thing that oh my god, they haven't done it in so long, but it was that statistic that they used to mail out to everybody. Oh my gosh, my
The
mind is going.
census.
Yes,
Yeah, the
the
U.S. Census.
census.
Yeah,
Again, they can be altered too because there's still humans that are filling that out. And guess what about humans? Humans aren't always honest.
bingo.
And that's where we get these statistics from. Just like if we do a survey at the end of a call or something like that, we can sit up there and be like, best overall, best, excellent, excellent, excellent. But was it really, or are we just trying to get through that survey?
People always say people lie, numbers don't. Where y'all get the numbers from? From people.
From people.
Come on now. And numbers only tell part of the story. It never tells the whole story. I got a sports background.
Mm-hmm.
Half of what sports is about is statistics.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I can
Mm-hmm.
ramble off numbers.
Mm-hmm.
I could I can do math in my head because of sports statistics.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The decimal to percentage to
Mm-hmm.
fraction, all of that in my head
Mm-hmm.
because of sports. That only tells a part of the story. It
Mm-hmm.
never tells the whole story. I don't care what nobody say. Numbers, it, you can say it don't lie, but it don't tell the whole story.
Exactly. The people behind the numbers lie. The story behind the numbers is the lie.
There you go.
That's the lie.
Yep.
I forgot where we was going with that. What did I say
Man.
before that? Well, no, we were talking about okay. Ooh, back. I knew it was gonna come back. Black women are trending. That's where we was going with that.
Black women are trendy. Y'all
Mm-hmm.
be on social media. Y'all following people. Y'all pick up on stuff, and it becomes a thing, and y'all follow it. And this is gonna eventually segue back to the ego in a
Mm-hmm.
second.
Mm-hmm.
Um, that's just really what it is. I don't. For a short period of time, everybody was clocking it. Everybody was clocking it.
This way, this way. I don't know. The kids be teaching me.
It's the
Uh-huh.
index finger, ain't it?
Yeah, that's it.
I
But
think
what's
so.
this? Because sometimes they do this. But look, it probably was and then it changed.
It
See,
probably changed.
next
Yeah,
time it's gonna be this one. Next thing you know, it's gonna be this one.
right.
Whoever. Mm-hmm.
Back in our generation, it was snatching words,
Yes.
doing all of that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Um, y'all trendy.
I like our
So
generation better because we had some stuff. It wasn't crashing out. It was you just tripping.
you
You
just
just
tripping,
tripping.
yeah. On the
Oh,
real.
he
On the
tripping.
real.
You know what I'm saying? She tripping over there. Let yeah.
Yeah, we just, y'all are trendy. Y'all follow trends. And really ain't nothing wrong with that, but damn, where was we going with that?
I know. I forgot as well. It was based on something that we were, and then black women are trendy. It'll come back,
It'll come back.
but yes, black. Oh man, it'll come back.
And I swear, me and my wife were just having this conversation a
Mm-hmm,
couple of days ago.
hmm.
Damn,
It's gonna come back,
it's gonna
y'all.
come back.
But the thing about that is, okay, let's go back to the black men. And it's been said on my panel as well as in a lot of different episodes that y'all just stay the same. Y'all on the surface, y'all don't change much. Oh, one guy he gave an example. If y'all had a favorite car when y'all was 5, y'all still got that favorite car at 45. If y'all had a favorite, uh, well, teams are teams. Y'all, we always gonna
Yeah,
have the
we
same
don't we don't
team,
switch
right?
up on
Y'all
teams.
don't switch
Yeah,
up teams, but it's certain things like that. But us as women,
yeah,
if we, liked short hair in our 20s, now we like long hair in our 30s. We're not messing with it. Or if we liked black cars,
yeah,
back then, now we don't even want to mess with black cars. We like colored cars or
yeah,
something like that.
yeah,
Like women change based on the trends. And especially when it comes to beauty. I will say that too.
yeah,
Because I remember I mean, I go back and look at. I have all of our old pictures, photo albums. I was a scrapbooker when we were younger.
I forgot to bring it. I got our yearbook at
Yeah,
Audubon.
I have it in there. So yeah, so we
I
got it
got it from
all.
Vignette. Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
See? So look, if we go back, we didn't have lashes. We barely did weaves back in the day, like at all.
Right.
We didn't do that. Our clothes were not, how they are now.
Mhm.
And if a girl did have a certain style, she was fast. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? And
yeah, yeah, yeah.
it was only a handful of the fast ones, but it wasn't. Now I feel that we all look the same
To a degree.
to a degree. But
Yeah.
you see where I'm going with this? We all have
Man,
lashes. We
listen.
all have the hair
We in
that's
our
looking the
30s and
same.
40s, and y'all talking about baby hair. Y'all not babies no more. Cut this shit out. Cut it out.
We brought the
Remember
baby
this?
hair back.
Cut it
We brought the
out.
baby hair back. Yeah. Cut it out. Yes. And,
Yeah.
but, but on the flip side, there are some things that are being brought back that is like a thing now. So let's
Yeah.
go with Jordans. I think it just depends on what it
Wrong
is
conversation for
that
me.
needs to stay in the background and come to the forefront,
I've never owned a pair of Jordans.
Not one. Okay. Is it because you weren't into them or you just
I don't. I have. I haven't. Somebody called me the dad on Everybody Hates Chris because I'm counting
Oh,
the
okay.
cost of everything. They
Okay.
shoes. I put them on my feet to
Mhm.
protect them.
Mhm. Mhm.
Why they gotta cost $1 million? I don't understand that. That's not practical to me.
Okay.
And I don't knock anybody. I know a lot of sneakerheads that
Yeah.
that are big on
Right,
shoes,
right.
Jordans and Bread 11s. I don't know what none of that is.
Yeah, I get confused about the numbers as well,
Yeah,
but
I don't. I don't know none of them. I've
mhm.
never owned a pair of. I've had Team Jordans, like Jordan brand shoes, but not
Oh,
Jordans.
okay. Mhm. Mhm.
I'm not spending $500 for some shoes.
Mhm. Mhm. That's good.
I don't
So
see the purpose. I don't have it like that, and I don't see the purpose.
now is that the difference between being frugal and cheap or the thought behind it?
Both.
Okay, that's
For me,
fair. Mhm.
both.
Mhm. 'Cause there are some things that you just won't do just because it don't make sense, not
Yeah.
necessarily because you don't have the money or it's too
Like I bought
expensive or anything like that. But
buy a PS5. That was what, $600.
okay,
But I play video games.
okay, okay. So it's the logic behind it.
Yeah.
Mhm. Mhm.
So
I'm picking up what you're laying down.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm not the most personally. I'm not the most trendy, stylish person
Right.
either.
Right.
I'm simple as hell when it
Mhm.
comes to fashion because it's
Mhm.
not that important to me.
Mhm. Mhm.
You know, if it don't look bad, then it don't look bad.
Mm.
This is simple. What I got on now, simple.
Mhm. Mhm. And that's like
And it's
an everyday thing.
comfortable, relax.
Comfortable. One of my friends called me the queen of comfort
Yeah.
because, and it's a guy, because I wear Crocs all day, every day.
Those are comfortable to you?
Oh, yes. And I have them in every color.
Hmm.
Like
I have a
I
have a completely different
literally,
opinion.
I wear
I
Crocs.
do have some Croc slides.
Well, yeah, they're oh yeah, see here, the slides. I don't
Okay,
do
yeah, yeah. Those
now.
are, yeah. The
Yes,
bottom, the sole is different, but
yes. Now
mine are,
the nurse ones, I don't do. I call them the nurse ones. The,
yeah,
the big old boat.
yeah.
Y'all see, yeah.
See,
These
I
are
now I wish I brought mine are Wu Tang.
okay.
They got the Wu Tang little trinkets and stuff on there. Yeah,
Uh-huh. Yeah, but that is
But
fine.
I'm a Wu Tang fan. So
Okay. See,
even if they wasn't comfortable, they'd be comfortable because of my biasness towards.
really,
Yeah,
but no, they're the most. Now, I am on the opposite of, well, tennis shoe. I'm not a tennis shoe person.
yeah.
Never been. Before Crocs came out, because Crocs are new. But before Crocs came out, I wore sandals all day, every day,
Okay.
winter, snow, rain.
I'm the complete, we talked about words earlier. I
Hmm.
am the complete antithesis of that.
What?
Yeah. I like my feet covered.
See? Mm,
All right. So I
mm,
go get a pedicure from time to time.
mm.
They can't talk mess about my feet.
Right.
I got nice feet,
Yes.
and they'll tell me.
Right.
And I attribute that to the fact that I got shoes on and my feet ain't drying up all the
Oh,
time.
I see where you're going with this. Hmm. Well, but okay, but
And they're naturally
is
nice.
that most men though? Like I don't see a lot of men walking around with flippy flops on that are of our
Basketball
color.
players, they wear slides a lot
Okay,
with
slides, but
with
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 socks,
socks.
right?
Yeah,
And they feet still be
and I still
little.
don't. For me,
No.
you know how where I grew up.
Hmm.
You can't leave the house with slides and stuff.
No, because you can't get caught slipping.
So in my mind, I
You gotta
gotta
be
have shoes
ready.
on.
You gotta be
Exactly,
ready.
exactly.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
If you know, you know.
Yeah, you gotta
If
be
you know, you
ready.
know.
You can't get. Well, what my brother and my uncle call them shower shoes. You can't be in your shower shoes.
That's
You
funny.
can't be in your shower shoes. You gotta be ready. That's what my
That's
uncle and my
funny.
brother say.
And as a man
Mhm,
with a family, you got to be prepared to protect. I
mhm,
can't protect in slides.
mhm, mhm. I can see that. I can see that.
Yeah,
I stay in sandals and slides. And here's the
because you're the
thing.
one that's supposed to be protected.
That's true, but also covered shoes aren't comfortable for me.
Mm.
Now, I have had people, males, including my father, my brother, and guys I dealt with, they have bought me tennis shoes because they like tennis shoes.
Yeah.
And when I tell you that they're still in the box, clean and so fresh right now, I can't, like, they are so uncomfortable to me.
What size you wear?
I know. That's good. I do have a small foot, like I and the kid sizes, but I promise
I got a small foot too.
they are
So
fresh, clean,
yeah.
white Air Force Ones, white, crispy. Like they're not comfortable. Trust me, if I think about putting them on, I'm putting my slides in the car just in case midway through that function,
Hmm.
I gotta go change them.
Yeah.
I have a lot of Jordans,
Mhm.
fresh in the box. I
So,
can't do them.
so peep this on your intro. You got on
Heels,
heels,
yes,
the real heels,
yes.
not no what they call the
The
thick.
kitten ones.
Yeah. No, you was stepping in here. That's a lost art.
Yeah, I know. And it's so funny because another one of my guy friends the other day, because he hates that I wear Crocs and socks. He's like, oh my God. And he's like, the day I see you in heels. And I was like, I have heels. I have plenty of heels as well.
Yeah.
But I think to your point, like what you were kind of saying earlier, it has to be a point. It has to be
It has to make sense.
it has to make sense,
Yeah.
meaning that if I'm going out, if I'm presenting, if I'm
Right.
like, I'm not wearing them just on any given day. If
Yeah.
my outfit could go with some sandals, I'm wearing them sandals.
That's true.
And
Yeah.
if it's cute, like it's not like I'm not wearing a sequins dress with some sandals.
Right. Right.
That requires my hillage. Okay.
If I'm going to the beach, I wear some slides.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But
If I'm
I
going to a pool party, I'll throw on some
I
slides.
I'm just picking comfort every time.
Yeah.
And hold on, because even going back to the heels,
Yeah.
what bothers me is when my girls be out in the heels and you can tell they hurting. Oh, you can tell them feet
Yeah.
is hurting. They not walking right. So at that point, to
Mhm.
me, it doesn't even make sense. Why do I look a certain way, but I'm walking like this? Or at the end
Hunched
of the
over.
day,
Yeah.
yeah,
And
slow
that's why I say it's a
skating.
lost art. If you don't know how to walk in heels, don't wear heels.
Don't wear them.
It do- I is y'all think wearing heels makes you look good only if you know how to walk in them. If you don't know how to walk in them, you look stupid. Plain and simple.
Yes.
It's not a good look.
Ooh, so that brings me back to the whole Jordan making sense thing.
Um,
Ladies, just because there's certain name brand heel, Don't mean you have to buy them because those aren't always comfortable. There are some heels out there that are comfortable that aren't Louis Vuittons, that aren't. I don't even. I don't even do name brand. I gotta be honest. I don't do because I don't wear them enough to buy $600 pair of heels or whatever the case may be. Because the most comfortable heel. Bring
Red
Payless back.
bottoms.
Where's Payless?
Man,
Bring Payless back.
they had the best work shoes.
Best work shoes,
Yeah,
best church shoes.
best church.
They had them Easter shoes.
Yes, yeah.
Bring Payless back,
That
and I guarantee
that smell of Payless.
you, the walking up and down the aisle, the putting your foot, you
Yeah,
know your size, but you
right.
still want to put your foot in there
Yeah,
to see what size you wear. Bring Payless back, man. But going back to it,
that's funny. That's true
I
though.
still, and when I do have, I mean, all of my heels are comfortable. Like, and it was at one point, um, I used to wear out Jessica Simpson heels.
Okay.
Now, y'all might, that's not even name brand. She's somebody, but it wasn't like a name brand. So they weren't $100, let me tell you.
Right.
But she was famous for her like it was a platform heel. It'd be
Yeah.
platform heel and then an inch. Those are comfortable for me because of the platform, and I know how to walk and dance in them and all that. You're not gonna see me with a flat foot heel. You got to be,
Yeah.
yeah. And again, so going the point of this that Derek and I have pulled out of this is that if you don't look right in them, you don't look right in them. Write that down. Pick that up. If you don't look right in them, you don't look right in them. You can
Mhm.
think that you're cute, you know, the
Bars.
picture, but you don't look right if you don't look right.
That's a bar.
Thank you. I'll tell you, but this is right. This is some good stuff. This is good stuff. Now,
Okay.
okay. Staying on this topic really quickly before we get into where we at with time. Oh, we almost done with this episode, but don't worry because it's definitely gonna be a part two because there's so much stuff that we have to jump back into and jump back out
We
to.
like Kendrick Lamar today.
Oh, turn the TV off. Turn the TV off. So since we're on the appearance of women, right? Appearance of women. Touch on how because the thing is okay. It's unclear if women do this for men or if they do them for
I
myself.
knew you was going there.
Because
I
it
love
needs to
this
be
subject.
clear. It really needs to be clear on what it is.
This about to go right back to the ego conversation.
See, I'll come back. I'll come back.
Alright.
Where do I want to start? Give me the male's point of view when it comes to a woman's appearance.
If you look good, you look good. We don't care what you're wearing. We see right through it. I hear women say, this man tried to talk to me. I was in the laundromat. I was looking all bummy, and he was trying to talk to me because we don't. We. This is the best way to see you.
I've said that a time or two myself. Like,
Because if we
I've
get
said
in
that.
good, we have a good relationship. This is how I'm gonna see you more times than not.
Mm,
And if we could see that, that's good.
mm, mm, this is talking to myself.
Remember, men are visual.
Okay, yes, but I think that that's where the confusion or the cross or the clarity needs to
Ah,
come in,
got you. Got
right?
you. As soon
Be-
as you, yeah, I
because
got it. I got
we
it. Yeah,
hear that so many times. Men are visual, men are visual. So we're like, okay, they want a visual.
yeah.
What's the visual? So we try to give a visual without knowing what it means by the visual.
Hmm.
And then, of course, now I am tired of this argument. Oh, you say you want a natural, but you're scrolling on social media and looking at X, Y, and Z.
We all live in a fantasy world.
Because I'm going to tell you, okay, I'll be looking at some athletes. I'll be looking at the athletes. Now, I got to be honest, football with the helmet on, it really don't, I don't know who's who if
Right.
they be having bodies, okay? But I'm gonna be honest, all basketball players. Anyway, this is getting somewhere else, but it's about how we be
Well,
looking
keep
at
it real.
fantasy.
Say it though.
Well,
Say
no, because
it.
I'm saying a lot of basketball players aren't as fit, in my opinion, as football players.
Visually.
Visually, right, visually,
Gotcha.
meaning that, of course, a football player got a lot of this.
They got muscles on top of muscles. They
Yeah.
built.
But basketball players are more slim fit. Some, not all, of course, because
One is more of a contact sport
what's
than the
a
other.
Superman? Dwayne Howard.
Dwight Howard.
Dwight.
Dwight Howard. Gotcha. Gotcha.
I'm more of a football girl than a basketball girl.
That's the second Superman, by the way.
Who's first?
Shaq.
He's Superman.
Man, he got Superman tatted on his
You know
arm and
what? You're
everything.
right.
Yeah.
You're right. I forget. Not that I forget,
Yeah.
but I feel like now I Shaq's not a basketball player no more. Like he's more of an entertainer. So
Gotcha.
I forget that
Gotcha.
Shaq. Well, of course he's a bad, but like now
Yeah.
he's just an entertainer. So
That's
I'm
real.
like, oh
That's
dang,
real.
like Shaq he did used to
I
play
dig it.
basketball.
I dig it. I dig it.
Right. So yeah, but even
And Dwight Howard is still fit too. Dwight
yeah.
Howard is built
No, so that's what I
for a
mean.
basketball player.
Yes,
Yeah.
some of them are like Shaq, but
Yeah.
the majority, because I think even LeBron is looking.
Yeah, he yo.
But it's more. So I would look at a football player visually first than I would a basketball player, because basketball player, all I see is just, whatever the case may be.
Football, they measured the collisions of a lot of the tackles, and they're worse than car accidents.
Mm.
They have to be built like that to take all of that punishment. And they got to be a little crazy.
Yeah. Okay. But back to the visual part.
Yeah,
That's where the confusion comes in. And it's just
that makes
like,
sense.
and then
But if you don't assume and just ask, you'll get the answer.
yes, but sometimes that the answer doesn't measure up to the actions. And I think of course, it's case by case, individual by individual, but same thing. So what I mean by that is that if we say, oh, we like you natural. We like you natural. Okay, cool. But then, and this is the only comparison that, the social media, but then you scroll, you're like, oh, she got a fat ass. Like, oh, look at that. And it's like, wait, but you said you don't ooh over me when I'm natural. You don't ooh over me when I'm,
Right.
in my natural. So that's where,
That creates confusion. Yeah.
yeah, because yeah.
Yeah.
So another thing, back to, it's one thing for the explanations, but it's also the actions too. So if we're sitting there and we're saying like, oh, the makeup thing.
Okay.
So many men hate makeup. So I have not heard, and it's my experience. I have not heard one man say, I like makeup. Like, oh, I love a girl in makeup. Like, oh, she be killing it in makeup. Like, I haven't heard one man like really say that. But it's like, why don't you like the makeup? Like, I think that would also help too women understand what the issue is with makeup. Is it that, because it's for some women and then women too, we also have to do better at being over the top. And I'm one of those people. For me, I'm an occasion person. So going back to the heels, I'm not wearing them on any given Friday.
Right.
That's just not what I'm gonna do.
Right.
I'm not wearing them on any given dinner. Like I'm not wearing just because we're going out to dinner don't mean you're gonna get a heel out of me.
Right.
Now, if it is, maybe an anniversary,
For the occasion.
it's
Yeah.
for the occasion.
Yeah.
There are women's that wear makeup every day. And I'm talking
I'm going
the
across the street
12
to the
step,
grocery store.
and I'm finna put on this makeup like it is glam squad.
Right.
So, what is it about? Well, first, do you like makeup or not? Let's just go.
I'm indifferent.
Okay.
I was one of those men that you spoke of though.
Which
At one point. I like my woman natural. I like my woman
uh-huh,
natural.
uh-huh.
Things can be circumstantial.
Okay. What you mean?
Um, when we talk about makeup, we can talk about weaves, wigs, all of that
Uh-huh.
stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
If she losing hair for whatever reason,
Mm-hmm.
alopecia,
Mm-hmm.
she gonna wear a weave. She gonna wear a wig.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
She don't want to walk around looking like the Dora Milaje.
Right. Right.
For those of y'all, that's the women in Wakanda doing this. All right. You don't want to walk around doing that, looking
Mm-hmm.
like that. Um, if they went to the beauty salon and got their eyebrows done too many times and now don't grow back in no more. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, that was me in my 20s, bruh. I used to get threaded. I don't know if they still do threaded
They
now.
still do it. I see signs everywhere.
Man, listen, I thought that that was the best thing that I discovered in my 20s until they
Yeah.
they didn't grow back that one time.
So I
I
mean
feel that.
it could be any reason.
Okay.
The problem that I see, a lot of men will complain about that and be
Hmm.
like, well, they shouldn't have did that. We talking about teenage,
Yes.
early
Really.
early adulthood. People don't know no better.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And now you gonna fault them now for the decision they made in the past. But you yourself ain't perfect.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And the ultimate goal of most women is to get a man. Now, I know that sound bad,
Hmm.
but I think y'all get what I'm trying to
Yes.
say.
I'm picking up what you laying down.
You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody want to be alone, so they putting their best foot forward.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, which goes back to the original question. Do you think that they are doing it for men or for themselves?
In reality,
Yes.
they're doing it for men.
Okay.
This is what I believe.
Okay.
I don't
Okay.
know it to be a fact. I'm
Okay.
not a woman. I'm not in women's head.
Mm-hmm.
But if you ask them, they're gonna tell you, I'm doing it for myself. I don't
Mm-hmm.
need no man.
Mm-hmm.
Ego.
Mm.
They have to protect that.
Mm-hmm.
We talk about men's ego all the time. Women got egos too.
Mm-hmm.
And it shows.
It
It
definitely
shows.
shows,
Because,
but it's not labeled.
it's not labeled. It's not talked
Mm-hmm.
about. Because,
Mm-hmm.
what do you know
Mm-hmm.
about being a woman? You're a man.
Yes, but also too, and we're gonna close out on this one because we're just gonna jump into the second one and continue on. But also, it's stereotypes,
Okay.
and so it's labels.
Yeah.
Only men are labeled certain things. Women aren't. So when we talk about egos, when we
Double
talk
standards.
about provider, which is what we're gonna get into next episode. Don't even go nowhere. Stuff like that. You only think about men. So when it comes to a woman and they're showing the same signs or doing the same actions,
Mhm.
why are we labeling that? Oh, because it's a woman thing. It's supposed to only be a man thing.
Mhm. Mhm. Yep.
Hmm.
Yep.
See, that's what it
Double standards exist.
definitely exists. Now,
Acknowledging them though.
oh, that's the thing.
We.
And on that note, we're going to be back for part two, y'all. All right. Hold on.